Assalamu alaikum, hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk about you, the voter, your rights and responsibilities in elections or during elections. What are your rights and what are your responsibilities? Now, your elected officials need to hear from you, whether it is a formal letter you write to them, or you call them, telephone call, or you drop them an email, or even a Facebook post. They need to hear from you. Policy makers depend on receiving guidance and information from you, the voter, the electorate. Now, this is the problem we have. How many of you can pick a call and call your elected representative? 90% or even 99% of your phone calls will not get answered or will not get through to the elected representative. Now, we have to be very clear on this. Elected representatives do not have time to receive calls from everyone, but they should have a mechanism of receiving information or feedback from the electorate. They should have people who receive calls, emails, or WhatsApp messages, text messages, whatever form of communication you want to get through to your elected representative. There should be someone who's assigned that duty to receive the information and pass it on to the elected representative. This is something that needs to be very clear. It is your right as a voter to get through to the person whom you have voted for. There is no two way about it. If you elect me, you have the right to get through to me, whether you want to see me physically. Now, the question people ask themselves, or I can even ask you, how many people can call their elected representatives and get access or response? How many? How many can pick a call and get through to the person they have elected? You hear people, rightly or wrongly, you hear people talk about their leaders in a negative manner. You hear voice call MP. You hear this and that MP. You hear funny names. The question is, why do people have challenges in accessing their representatives? Why? Why is it difficult to get access to the person you have elected? In normal situations, you have the right to contact your MP, your senator, your governor, your women rep, or even your president. When you or people living in your area are affected by decisions made by the parliament or the government. If decisions made by the government affect you or the people who live in your area, you have the right to contact your area representative. Elected leaders represent people from that region, from that area, from their constituents who vote for them or vote for other candidates. Doesn't matter. As long as that person is a registered voter or lives in that area, they have the right to contact their representative. But this is not the case in most African countries. People find it difficult to contact their area representative, their MP, their women rep, their senator, their governor, their president. Now, what is the problem? Is it the electorate or is it the elected leaders? Who is the problem? There must be a problem here. It is either the elected leaders are the problem or the electorate are the problem. You have to remember, you are very important. You are the one who casts the vote to give power to this person who is representing you. It starts with you. Let this get into our heads. We have to ask ourselves before we cast that vote, will this person deliver services or not? Will this person be accessible or not? Will this person be on your side or not? Ask yourself these three questions. Will this person deliver services? Will this person be on your side when the need arises? Will this person be accessible or not? But most of us consider other priorities. Will this person give me something that I need personally? Will this person buy my vote at the time of voting? Did he promise my family this position? These are questions that we wrongly ask. That is why when it comes to accessing these representatives, it becomes a nightmare. Just pick your phone and try to call any representative now. Unless you are in the inner circle, unless you are someone very important, a colleague like an MP. If you are an MP, you can call another MP and they pick your call. A governor can call another governor, they pick their call. But if you are an ordinary voter, it is difficult for you to get access to this elected representative. And this is where it matters. You have to know that the power is with you, the voter. The voting card is in your pocket. You give it to the person who has answered the three questions. Will this person be there when we need him? Will this person deliver services? Will this person be accessible when we need to contact him? When we talk about representation, we have to separate between individual interest and public interest. Individual interests cannot be satisfied by an elected leader. An elected leader cannot employ all the youth from that constituency or from that county. An elected leader cannot give money to all residents of that constituency or county or even that country. What they can do is they can provide climatic condition, a situation that enables businesses, employments to flourish so that Those who have what it takes can be productive. We need to look at, can these leaders provide services? When you ask that question, we mean, can they provide services? For example, healthcare. Can the hospitals be staffed? Can the hospitals have enough medication, medicine, drugs? Can the roads be accessible? Can the infrastructure, can the roads be maintained to a level that will make motorists not damage their vehicles? Do we have educational facilities, colleges, universities, primary schools, secondary schools? Are these institutions in the constituency? Can the leader, the elected representative, provide conditions? Can the elected representative provide conditions that are favorable for farmers and pastoralists? Do people have enough water? Is water, clean water, accessible? Those are questions that we need to ask these representatives, these elected leaders, these MPs, senators, women reps, governors, presidents. We shouldn't make calls to inquire about personal issues. Is my contract ready? Is my nephew's appointment ready? When can I come for my handouts? These are irrelevant questions. The key here is, if you want your voice to matter, if you want your voice to have weight, organize yourselves. Organize yourselves into interest groups. What do you consider important? If you're a farmer, organize your colleagues, your circles of farmers. If you're a teacher, the same way, organize your professional colleagues. If you are involved in transportation, matatus, organize your circles. If you are youth, organize yourselves into youth groups and come up with ideas and projects to be financed. If you are women, organize yourselves into women groups and come up with ideas that you need to make these ideas happen. If you need finance, organize yourselves and seek for financial assistance. No one is going to do these things for you. It is you to wake up, stand up, and walk the talk. So, elections are around the corner. 2022 is coming. You need to vote the right leader. You know the right leader. You are not so dumb not to know the right leader, but you are swayed by irrelevant factors and conditions and situations that are created to mislead you. You are better than that. Get up, organize yourselves, and go vote for the right leader. You know the right leader.